Hello everybody, Larry Morse with the December 1st Good News Update. I hope those of you who had an opportunity to watch last week's update enjoyed getting a preview of my personal hobby. I can assure you I enjoy getting out with freedom very much. I mentioned that I'd be getting back to the real estate news this week, and the good news again, last week the mortgage rates dropped. Actually 30-year fixed rate mortgages dropped to 5.625%. For those of you who were considering refinancing, certainly worth taking a look at that level. Again, as you might remember from Heath's previous presentation, if you've got a 1% gap between your current mortgage and the mortgage rate available, you might want to consider taking a look at that. Other good news is that December is historically the fourth best month of the year for real estate sales. And I can tell you that from my experience in the business, December of 07 and December of 06 were both very positive months for me. December of 08 has started off the same way, actually having closed one property December 1st, a nice property that was sold down in Narragansett, Sea Winds Condominium. And by the way, just to give you an idea, that property was on the market for $369,900 and actually sold for $368,500. So there is not only activity out there, but there is not a fire sale taking place on everything. Also, yesterday I put another transaction into pending, a property I had on the market in Johnston. Also went pending, and although I'm not able to discuss with you the price of that property, that also went at a price very close to asking. Again, fair market value properties at fair market value pricing. So I expect that December this year we'll see increased activity, and I can tell you based on the volume of phone calls that we've had for our listings and showings that it looks like that will hold true. Other than that, as I'm sure you've been seeing in the news, the sales of multifamily properties are up tremendously. So those of you who are contemplating making a move into multifamilies for an investment, don't want to sit on the sidelines too long. Not only are the sales up, but certainly when sales activity picks up, prices start to increase as well. There are still tremendous values out there in the multifamily market for those of you who are looking to invest. The single family market, sales have been down. However, I do believe that we're seeing a slowdown in the decrease of price, and hopefully as we enter into the first quarter of 09, we will start to get closer to the bottom. I don't believe we've seen it yet, but I do believe we're getting closer to it. So that's pretty much it for this week. There's not a lot happening as it relates to real estate. One other thing I will talk about, you may or may not have seen, that the FDIC is working with IndyMac Bank to actually restructure the loans for many people who are in distress. There's an anticipated 2 million properties out there that could potentially face foreclosure in the next year and a half if in fact some type of workout isn't formulated. Well, the chair of the FDIC came up with a plan and went to IndyMac, which the federal government owns a piece of, and has looked at restructuring, and they've restructured quite a few loans where they've extended the term, have moved to interest-only payments, and have also kept those payments at no more than 31% of an individual's gross income, hoping to avoid potential foreclosures. If these plans are worked out, that will certainly reduce the amount of inventory on the market in 2009, and a reduction in inventory will lead to a stronger market in the year ahead. Anyways, I shall look forward to bringing you more information next week. Might have a guest with us again next week, and if we do, you'll get a little preview of that. As always, if you know of anybody who's thinking of buying or selling real estate, please feel free to pass their information on to me. I will be happy to service them professionally. Thank you very much, and have a great day.